Let me teach you some stuff, huh? All right. A common question that I think we should answer is, what is internet marketing? It might seem pretty basic, but, you know, I've actually asked friends and family, and they can't answer the question. What is internet marketing? And does anybody actually feel that that's a question they've asked themselves? Anybody want to show me that that's a question you're asking? Hands up for me. Yeah, thank you. Right? And you might have different versions of it. You might think, well, I know what it is. Well, do you? We'll see, right? I have people who come to me and they know that the internet, you can make money on the internet. They know it involves, you know, websites, and you get on your computer and you do some stuff. But unless you've been to a seminar like this, you have a very limited understanding. Because why? I get asked all the time, so what do you do? And I tell them, I go, well, it doesn't make sense, right? How does that work? It's true that we actually make money while we sleep. While I'm talking to you right now, sales are happening on my websites. Happens automatically, and the money goes straight into my account. For me, it sounds extremely simple now. But when I was first starting out, that was incredibly exciting. I was like, wow, that can actually happen, right? And so I get people saying, you know, Brett, I just don't understand how it all works. I don't do this for a career, Brett. I don't use computers very much. I go on Facebook, or I go on Twitter, or I go to YouTube, but I don't do anything in business. And they tend to say things like this. I just don't understand how it all works. Is anybody in that space right now? Hands up for me. Anyone in that space? All right, good to have you here. Thank you. Good to have you here. All right. So I'm going to try and cover that right now. Look, it's actually pretty simple. We're just selling stuff to people who are looking for it. The internet's all about searching for information, right? And if not information, at least solutions. What we do is we find out what they're searching for and we give it to them. Your next question might be, well, how do we give it to them? I don't have any products. What can I actually sell them? Well, I'm going to explain how that's done right now and hopefully put this into a framework where it's nice and easy for you to understand, all right? But that's all we're doing, folks. It's nothing about being technical. I'm not a geek. I don't do any programming. I've never built any software in my life. I've designed a couple of web pages, but I use a very simple basic program, so it's nice and easy. But I don't actually do the technical stuff. So I'm not a technical person. Tom? Yes, technical. Me? No. So if you're not technical, it's okay. Stick with it. You can actually do this, right? So basically, there are two ways to make money online. Once you know these ways, it all looks much, much simpler. Just two ways to make money online. So if you're going to start and take some notes, that's probably a good little headline to put down there. First one, sell your own stuff. You're either selling your own stuff or you're selling someone else's stuff. And that's it. All right, you can all go home now. We're done. But that's it in a nutshell. Sell your stuff or sell someone else's. Now I'm going to go a little bit deeper, all right? Are you with me so far? Yes or yes? Yes. Right, that's all we're doing. The computer is just a way we do business. It's just a little thing in between. But that's essentially, if you're looking for some stuff and I have it, well, I'll sell it to you. You give me some money and you get it. Just like a regular business does, all right? So if you want to sell your own stuff, there are three forms it can take. So write that one down. If you want to sell your own stuff, and you'll make the decision over the weekend about whether you're going to sell your own stuff or sell someone else's. But if you do sell your own stuff, there's only three forms it can take. Let me just cover this for you right now. First one, you can sell physical products. Anything like, for instance, beads. Anybody actually do beading here at all? Anybody have any market stalls, anything like that? Anybody do that sort of stuff? Yeah? One lady? All right, welcome. So anything you can think of physically can be sold over the internet. You make your own shoes, maybe make your own clothes, your own jewellery. Anything physical you can sell in the real world, if you can sell it outside and exchange cash for it, we can sell it on the internet. We're just going to use a website as a medium to communicate and to accept the money. Yes or yes? Yes. All right. Second, we can sell digital products. This involves information, software. Anybody ever bought a computer and maybe had some software on the computer? Yes or yes? Yeah, right. Software is just program. It's code, right? And you can go to Harvey Norman and buy a software program. That's a physical version of software, right? Put it on your computer. But it's a digital product. So I have some software called Burpees for ebooks. It's some software of mine that is now a few years old. I didn't write it, but I had the idea for it. It helps you write the letters to go on your sales page. The stuff I used to do for a living, this software helps you to do it. In around about 30 minutes, your sales letter's done. There's bound to be a few folks in this room who actually have that software. Is that right? Yes, where are you folks? All right, thank you. So these customers, these people who are putting their hands up, have bought one of my digital products from my site. It's not physical, it's digital. They download it to their computer, it sits on their computer, and that's all there is to it. With me so far, yes or yes? Yes. Yeah, that's what I sell, right? So I can sell digital stuff or physical stuff, or I can sell a service. So in the room, do we have anybody who's interested in selling services, please? Maybe hands up nice and tall for me, nice and tall. Thank you, thank you. Hey, great. All right, you folks, thank you. So I'm talking to you guys really right now. Maybe you're an accountant, maybe you're a hairdresser, maybe you're whatever. No matter what service you have, we can use the internet to become your sales tool. For instance, people say, Brett, well, I'm a hairdresser. How can I possibly use the internet to do haircuts? Good question, right? But the thinking about it is all wrong. You don't do haircuts over the internet, but you get them into your store over the internet. Does that make sense? If you had a website, and it's called johnshairdressing.com, on that website you actually have good information for these people on hair care tips. Yes or yes? Yep. And then they could join a newsletter or get a gift or something like that, right? And they could download that. And once you have their email address, couldn't you contact them and say, guess what? This week we have a special on tints. Yes or no? And I said tints, guy. Yeah, come on. I'll change that to, we've got a special on what? Haircuts. It's much easier. Much easier. And it's only available this week. So grab this voucher in my email and bring it along to the store. Good or good? And that's how we grow our service business using the internet. Extremely simple. Any lights going on for anybody yet? Yes or no? All right, a few people, good, right? And that's all it is. Forget the technical stuff. That's all we're trying to do. All right. Now, if you want to sell